Alright everybody, this is Beagle 5 and today we are going to check out what Woodstock Wolf is going to pull off in his little Hetzer. Now, I've loaded up this replay from the What Replays map. He had flagged it as a special match for Quickybaby. Now, I am not Quickybaby Woodstock Wolf, but I do have a YouTube channel and I would like to feature you on it, and so here we go. So let's see what he is capable of in his little German tank destroyer. Now, the funny thing about the Hetzer is that it's basically, I believe, a Panzer 38T, or is it a 28T? Oh my god, I'm losing it already. Now, one of these is actually, you know, you can see it on the television quite often because this is one of those tanks that gets restored and, put into use, not in combat use, but in exhibitions everywhere. But this little Czech tank is basically, it's a Czech tank, and they didn't incorporate a turret, and instead they built this superstructure on top of it. Now he's not running the derp cannon, so that's a refreshing change. What's to say about this thing? You can see one if you live in Europe. You can see one in Bayeux, which is in France, Normandy, uh, at the museum, the World War II museum. Now, the point is, Normandy has, like, I believe, the highest volume of museums anywhere. So, yeah, there's that. But there's a Hetzer actually there. And when I was little, I went to Normandy with my father, and so I've seen this tank in real life quite often. Now that one has special sort of camouflage. I don't know if it's if it was used in the Normandy region, but they have one, so that's nice. So let's see what he can pull off. Woodstock Wolf. Now he's moving, slowly towards this point where normally the heavy tanks would brawl. Right now, since this is a lower tier game, there's less heavy tanks and more light tanks. I mean, you just saw the Panzer 3C, and there's the 10TP and the Panzer 3E, I believe. So little Luxy boy is here, the P2640, an Italian tank, which I really hated playing, by the way. So let's see, he's going to poke around the corner, see if he can find an enemy to shoot at. So let's enlarge the map so we can see what is happening. On the other side, two Panzer 1Cs are basically defending the castle against the BT-7 and another tank that just got destroyed. There's an M2 medium in the middle at the camping spot near the northern point of the hill, and there's an A20, and the rest of the team has not been spotted yet. So let's see how this ends up, because from the description of the video, this promises to be something really good. Now, I don't know how he's going to pull it off. We'll have to find out together. I used to play the Panzer 1C an awful lot. I have about 3,000 games in it. It's a true seal clubbing tank. If you know what you're doing in that thing, and you have the Mauser, which is basically a machine gun, and you have all these, lightly armored tanks. I mean, you can chew up a Hetzer from the side, and believe that it only takes one full clip or perhaps two clips. In any case, if it's damaged, it's done. So yeah, there's that. Now he takes out these a couple of decent tanks there. Now he's doing the correct thing. I mean, in the Hetzer, you don't have to YOLO about and go and find the enemy. It's an ambush tank. It's best played as an ambush tank as well. So he's using the information from his team and try to get as much range damage sniping shots in, which is pretty good. That's what this tank basically was designed for, you know. Let's see if he can get the Panzer 38 NA. Yeah, that's it. The 38, the Panzer 38T. That one shares the same platform with this tank. And the funny thing is, the Panzer 38 NA is like a really, really, really fast tank. And missed it. He's anticipating that he moved on, but I don't know. Maybe he doubled back or something. Let's see what happens. So now he's alone against 5 enemies. And they're putting pressure on him by, having one person on a cap. Now that's the problem. I thought that the Panzer 38 NA would double back now. And since the Hetzer was moving towards the middle of he is vulnerable. But at least he could, make use of the edge of the river here to make sure that he didn't get hit too much. Now he's pretty vulnerable. There's an M2 medium to the right of him, and there's an A20 on the... Oh, that's funny. Using the roof to make a quick turn. Ooh. Now the M2 medium is firing high explosive, but, since he's a low tier tank, he's pretty much got it. Now that was a badass snapshot on the A20, so that one's gone as well. Oh, he's trundling about and making sure that he gets his kills. The A20 just basically YOLOing. Oh, he's auto aiming. I don't know where he's looking at right now. I mean, he wasn't looking at where he aimed. So that threat is now gone. So if you look at the mini map, you see that you have the magenta color circle. That's the if you're within that circle, you're going to be proxy spotted. But the other circle, the dark blue one, this one over here. Let's see if I can manage to. Yeah, this one over here. That's his view range. I mean, that's his spotting range. This is his view range, the yellow line. That's the same for everybody. Oh, no. That's the maximum spotting range, and the red one is the view range. So this one here is his spotting range. So, I will bet you that the Panzer 38 NA has a much larger spotting range than he has. So he is at a disadvantage. And he's not running a camouflage net or binoculars or anything like that. So... yeah, he's going to have to figure out something to draw the Panzer 38 out into the open and somewhere where he can basically, where he doesn't get outspotted. So let's see how he is going to manage to do that. So there's another 7 minutes on the clock. He decides to move outside of the camp. He's probably going to look for the M37, which was last spotted, in A7. But there's no guarantee that he's still there. Although in the lower tiers, you don't see artilleries moving about that much. So yeah, there's that. So will this guy get his Kolobanov's medal? That's the question. I mean, he's up to 4 kills. Maybe he's getting a Top Gun as well. Oh my god, he was just blind firing there. Okay, take it easy. Yeah, that's the nice thing about this gun. I believe it's a 76 millimeter. 76 millimeter gun. I mean, it has a pretty high rate of fire. So unlike the howitzer, the 105, you can miss and still have a chance. Most players in the Hetzer tend to play with the 105, the derp. I play with the derp, but I don't own it anymore. I didn't play that many games in the Hetzer, to be honest. I rather had the Stuke 4. I also owned the Stuke 5, but I sold that one. I'm not a big fan of having a Stuke in tier 5. So here we go. Can he get the Panzer 38 NA? He has to move over the hill because he's not here. Let's see how he's going to do that. Is he going to manage? And there's the enemy. Now this is... Oh, he's down to 10. If you recall, he already damaged this guy. What's his name? Oh, Tynos. So yeah, let's see what he's going to do. And that's all she wrote for the Panzer 38 NA. Well, that was a pretty neat game for the little Hetzer, So there you have it. Kolobanov's medal, Top Gun. So he dealt 821 damage. Pretty neat game. Congratulations, Woodstock Wolf, on your Kolobanov's medal. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.